From a bus to a coach, to a coach, to a hostel, to a coach that boarded the Kyle ferry, to another bus, to this island ferry, to the island bus, and then finally to the long walk at the end. It would take him almost 20 hours to get home, an entire day to travel less than 300 miles. He blew upon the burning tip of his cigarette and felt his eyes grow heavy as he waited for the pill to do its work. He made a list of the things he had missed about home: the quiet, dull McDonald, the sea. Then he made a list of the things he dreaded: the quiet, dull McDonald, the sea. The rain was forming puddles on the seats. The puddles became little oceans as the ferry rocked on the Minch. He hunkered down and watched the tides wash back and forth. Warmed by his congealing self-pity, he felt an oily resentment towards his father, a disgraceful rancour towards his grandmother's ageing body, but marbled through this ran a vein of shame that he should be so selfish, so reluctant to care for those who had once cared for him. Halfway across the Minch, a steward came out to check on him. The rain was almost horizontal. The steward approached him cautiously before ordering him to move indoors. The interior was quiet. It was easy to tell the islanders from the visitors because the islanders rarely looked out at the sea. They read quietly or filled out crosswords and discarded newspapers. They sprawled on benches, sleeping soundly, their hands clasped over their chests, their bodies twisted as they kept both feet respectfully on the floor. Cal was dripping wet, dragging a large bin bag, his jaw grinding on the pill as he roamed the lounges in search of an empty corner. He looked down at his toes coming through his burst Converse. If he was seen, and he was sure that he had been, then his father would hear about the state of him long before he reached home. Everything he owned fit into a backpack and one doubled bin bag. It had taken him less than 10 minutes to pack up 4 years of his life. It had taken a little longer to fold himself away, to hide all the bits of himself that had slowly been unfurling since he had arrived on the mainland. In truth, he had not changed that much since he had been at college, and as he roamed the ferry, he wondered if he had always known he would be forced to come home eventually.